Alright, so welcome back to, well, basically where I talk, a segment where I talk about ships. And today I'm going to be talking about Legend of Korra / Avatar The Last Airbender ships. And yeah, these are just my personal favorite ships, and as always, I'm always excited to hear yours. I'm not going to be on here bashing ships, I'm just here, it's just a fun little thing of us talking about shipping, because I've become a rabid shipper. I'm sorry. I'm fandom trash. I apologize in advance. So, anyway, like I said, this is not a place where we bash ships. This is just basically where I just talk about my favorite ships. And I'm always excited to hear yours. I'm not going to bear any ill will for anyone who has a different ship than mine. Anyway, so, let's get started. I guess since, I said Korra first, let's just get the Korra ones out of the way. First off, as you all know, it's Korra-sami. It's just pure joy. Korra-sami is just pure joy. It's just the ship that we didn't think would happen, and it happened, and we're like, what the fuck, and holy shit, it happened. So yeah, that was kind of the thing, is that, when Korra-sami happened, we were like, wait, hold on. We weren't ready for that. But we were, we totally at the same time were like, yeah, we got something we didn't think was possible. I really like the dynamic between Korra and Asami. I really dig that kind of dynamic, and I like it on a more on the level of the Avatar Korra represents the spiritual and the past. She very much represents the, the spiritual part of the world, and Asami represents the technology and the future. So it's very much like a physical embodiment of the past and future coming together in harmony. As we've seen throughout the show that, the spiritual and the future are at war with one another. On a human level, we had perfect harmony between Korra and Asami, who represent the past and the future. So that's what I really like about Korra-sami, is that it's very much it's like a physical manifestation of that form. So that's what I truly like about Korra-sami. I just really enjoy it. Now, let's talk about some other ships. So this one is kind of a recent one that I've come to love in Legend of Korra, and no one talks about it. It's Mako and Eska. Mako, I guess you could call it Esco? No, it sounds like escargot. And you're probably thinking, why Mako and Eska? Really? You want to give Mako Bolin's sloppy seconds? I know someone was going to say that in the comments, so I might as well say it now. The reason why I like Mako and Eska is mostly because I just kind of like how their emotions would play off each other. I think it would be kind of fun where even Eska would kind of be like, if they were in a relationship, she would actually, like, Eska would be the one to be like, are you offended that you're taking your brother's essential sloppy seconds? He'd be like, whoa, what the fuck, dude? I just like that Eska's bluntness would be an interesting, playoff for Mako's kind of like stiff personality. I kind of think that would really play off one another in that regard. Like, they would just really play off each other. I think Mako would kind of get Eska in that whenever she's just, like, moving, like, she's just sulking around the room, and Mako's just like, hey. And just be like, they would just sit at home and do nothing and be totally fine with it. They'd be that couple, where they would just sit at home all day and read, and they'd be totally fine with it, just as long as they're in each other's company. I also think Mako would be kind of like, wait, does does Desna have to sleep in the tub? He can sleep with us. He's sleeping in the tub. Oh, man. But yeah. So yeah, Mako and Eska. Honestly, I like that. I like that ship. It's, hopefully it becomes a growing thing. I've seen a little bit of it here and there, but I hope it becomes a bigger thing in the future. Also, I still kind of like Bolin and Eska. I know it didn't end well. It didn't, like, they broke up in the end, and everyone likes Opal, but Opal really gets on my nerves, especially in the 4th season, where I'm like, okay, I get it, Bolin fucked up. Opal, stop punishing him for it. He didn't know he didn't know the Earth Empire was bad, and in fact, he helped bring some good to it. You're just angry and want to take it out on him, and they never really go into it. Like, Bolin just accepts that he's, you know, that he was the bad guy, rather than try to stand up for himself and go like, look, I didn't freaking know that Kuvira was an essential earth-bending Nazi, okay? Don't take your anger out on me that, you know, she kidnapped more than half your family, so don't take it out on me. I wish we got that at some point. I don't know. I don't hate Opal. For those wondering, I don't hate Opal. I just hate how they wrote her in the final season, because I liked her in the first one. It's just that then in the last one, I was just like, fuck's sake. I got really tired of her real quick, and I was like, can we just have Eska back? Can we have Eska back? I mean, she was cool. I mean, yeah, she treated Bolin like a slave half the time, but at the end, I was like, yeah, I can actually see them being a thing now. I can actually see them being a thing at the end of the second season. Nope, we're breaking up. Okay, all right. Because I liked how those emotions kind of played off each other. It was very much like if May dated Sokka. That's the closest. For those, I know May and Sokka is an actual ship out there, so that was the closest people would have gotten to. Anyway. So yeah, Bolin and Eska. Another one, I actually, like, it's kind of weird. I ship Eska with a few people. Another one being, Huon, Opal's older brother. Opal's older brother, the artist. I kind of imagine that he would see Eska as like this art piece he would have to he would want to paint and sculpt. Like he was like, I've waited for you all my life. You are my muse. Yeah, he would call Eska his muse. So, Huon and Eska. No one talks. I've seen little inklings of that. But yeah, I just kind of like that on a small level. It's weird. I ship Eska with 3 people. It's weird. But I think Mako and Esko or Mosca, I don't know what to call that. Mako and Eska is definitely at the forefront of the Eska ships. I do enjoy Kai and Jinora. They were adorable. Lin and I do like Lin with Kaya. I like that. I like that idea of a ship because Lin needs someone to cool her. Like I think as I saw one post, like, Jesus Christ, Lin, just get laid already, and you won't be as uptight as your mother. So I was like, yeah, if I feel like Kaya would try to, like, get in her, like, I love the headcanon, by the way, of Kaya constantly trying to get in Lin's pants like Pepe Le Pew. I think that's hysterical. Of just, like, that image of Kaya being like Pepe Le Pew to Lin. Someone needs to do some fan art of that, of her just breaking out the Pepe Le Pew lines to Lin as she's struggling to get out of the grasp. That'd be hysterical. Anyway. So those are pretty much all my... Also, Tenzin and Pema, really like... I think everyone likes them. Anyway, moving right along to the Avatar side of things. So, the Avatar side of... So, let's move on to, like I said, the Avatar side of things. I said that 3 times. So, in the Avatar portion of this shipping video, I really like Katang. I've loved Katang since the get-go. I have been on its side since Aang opened his eyes, saw Katara, and said, will you go penguin sledding with me? I was like, yep, ship those 2. Now, ship them. What more can I say? It was just so pure and innocent, and there are some generally great and loving moments between Katara and Aang. I just wish they went a little deep into it. I wish they talked about it more, especially in that episode, the Ember Island players. I wish they had this moment to stop and be like, hey, where do we go from here? I kind of kissed you at Black Sun, and we should talk about that. That was kind of I kind of wish we went a little more into that. But other than that, yeah. Mako, of course Mako. It's just Zuko and May. They're perfect for one another. I know they keep on-again, off-again relationship, but we already know that May, the author of the Avatar books, the Avatar comics, have confirmed that, yeah, Izumi is May's daughter. So, yeah, it's just kind of a matter of if and when they hook back up. So, yeah, you gotta make the future Fire Lord, Zuko. Just get on it. Put a baby in her. Make your future heir. Get on that. Also, I really want to read future comics of May. I want to read Avatar comics of May being a mother. I want to, like, I find that fascinating, the idea of May being a mother and what kind of mother she was like to Azumi, what that would be like. I want to know what that would be like as, like, what that would be like, because her family, she comes from a fucked up family, Zuko comes up from a fucked up family, but it's very obvious that Zuko was a good father. I want to see what it'd be like for May on that end of the spectrum. I kind of imagine she would be kind of apprehensive at first of being a mother, but she did take Tom Tom, her half-brother, with her when she broke off from her dad, so that gives inklings that, yeah, maybe there is, like, she would make for a great mother. Anyway. So, yeah, Meiko. I also do enjoy Sokka and Suki. I can't believe no one gives any love to Sokka and Suki in the comics. Like, no one gives any fucking love to those two. Nobody. Nobody gives love. Like, what happened to Suki? Did she die? Did she, like, did they break up? Why wasn't, in the family tree, in the official canonized family tree, why didn't she and Sokka have any kids? Where was Suki the whole time? Yeah, what happened? Anyway, I need answers. Anyway, moving on now to, like, another ship. I enjoy Taizula, Azula and Ty Lee. That's, like, been all but confirmed by the creators, and even the voice actors are into it. Gray Griffin and Olivia Hack. She, even it's kind of funny, like, I didn't realize this until, like, years later, but, Olivia is also the voice of Rhonda from Hey Arnold. That blew my mind when I was looking, like, oh, she voiced Rhonda from Hey Arnold. Wait a minute. So that was kind of it. Yes, I know it's a very, like, Joker-Harley, it would be a very Joker-Harley relationship, but it just kind of, like, it just kind of sticks with me, It just kind of, like, something about it, like, Azula needs love. Like, Azula needed love, and I feel like Ty Lee would kind of give her that love regardless. So, that's how I kind of see it, really. So, yeah, that was the thing, is that I really enjoy, like, I really kind of like how Azula and Ty Lee play off each other, and I would love to see how they would play off each other as a relationship. So, yeah. Anywho, yeah, that is pretty much, my ships. Those are pretty much my ships, unless I'm forgetting one. You're probably asking, what about Toph? Well, Toph already got two different husbands. I didn't really have a ship for Toph. I know a lot of people ship her with Sokka, and that's totally fine. I don't have a problem with it. I can see a lot of the merit with Sokka and Toph, but I was like, he's happy with Suki. Why does no one like Suki? She's a badass warrior. She's a non-bender who can hold her own against the likes of Ty Lee and Azula, and also train Sokka in further forms of hand-to-hand combat. She's also really intelligent. Why doesn't anyone like Suki? I like Toph, don't get me wrong, but Suki is just a badass. Like, why doesn't anyone like her? Yeah, it's weird. Also, I do enjoy Yue, and that was sad how that played out. And I like how that played out in terms of Sokka getting back with Suki. I enjoyed that. I also would like to imagine that on occasion, like I have this image in my head of Sokka and Suki going on, like, a date on a boat, and then suddenly, like, a wave comes out of nowhere and splashes on Suki, and it's just, and Sokka looks up at the moon and goes, "Hey, come on! I thought we were cool!" And Suki's just like, what the fuck is he doing? Oh, man. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, so as always, you guys tell me in the comments below, what are some of your favorite Korra, Legend of Korra, and Avatar Last Airbender ships? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.